is our grammarian and counting how many times we use the word unfaltering. And then Anita or Sharon, did you decide which one is going to be our table topics master? I can do it. Okay, so I have some table topics here that we'll do in just a few moments. Okay, so fantastic. There's one thing here that I need. Okay, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. So at this time, I would like to go ahead and introduce our speaker. His name is Chris Toffee, and I met him on Tuesday at the meeting that I went to, Texas Talker Toastmasters.
It was an awesome meeting.
It was an awesome meeting. Their theme for the meeting was actually Star Wars, which is really cool. What happened? Go ahead. Oh, okay. And so I heard his speech, and I thought it was very interesting, and knowing our club, I thought that they would really get a lot out of this speech. So Chris, come on up. He was born in Ghana, and then he moved to Texas from Colorado. He was living in Austin for quite some time, and he just moved to San Antonio about 9 months ago. This is his 5th week as a Toastmaster. Hi, David, welcome. His 5th week as a Toastmaster, and tonight is his 3rd speech that he's ever given. And the name of the speech that he's going to be giving is Price. So I hope that you will enjoy it. And in addition to the speech, he's going to do a mini intro and then go into the speech as well. So if you'll welcome Chris.
Good evening, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests, if there is any. Yeah, I'm very pleased to be here and to be part of this wonderful meeting. Just like Madam Toastmaster said, I was born and raised in Ghana. I had all my training. Basically, the concept that shaped my life, I got all of them in Ghana. I'm still learning American culture, but not quite there yet. Yeah, so today I'm going to speak about a speech titled Price. Later on, I will go into details about my life story and how I become who I am today. But before we get deep, let me ask this question. How many of us have heard this common phrase, nothing is free, or there is no such a thing as a free lunch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, good. Great number of people. Now, ask yourself this question. How does this phrase affect my life? Ask yourself quietly in your heart. I've come to the conclusion that every principle, every concept that we are consciously aware is either improving our life or affecting our life. Every concept, principles that we know, either you are applying it or you are not applying it, is either affecting your life or improving your life. And I'm going to use this simple concept, nothing is free, to prove to you why your life is the way that it is and how your life will be in the next 5, 10 years. This is a simple message that I believe that is going to enlighten your decisions and change your life. Why? Because life is all about decisions. Your life cannot be better than the decisions that you make. So if I can say one thing that can change your decisions, I have changed your life. That's what life is all about. Nothing is free. One day I was having a discussion with my lawyer in Colorado. The meeting took over 2 hours in regard to my immigration issues. At the end of the meeting, he told me to get a letter from the Supreme Court in Ghana, my country. The content of the letter was so complicated that I told him if he could call my lawyer in Ghana to explain to him what he wanted. And he said, of course, I can do that, but I'm going to charge you. I said, you're going to charge me? He said, of course, nothing is free. And he told me nothing is free. Nothing is free means that everything in life comes with a price tag, either directly or indirectly. This means that whatever that we have achieved, we have become, we have accomplished, was determined by the price that we paid. This also means that whoever you are, either doctor, lawyer, nurse, mechanics, was measured and determined by the price that we paid. It also implies that whoever you want to be in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, whatever you want to accomplish, achieved, is going to be measured and determined by the price that we are willing to pay. Life on earth operates on 2 things, price and promise. Life on earth operates on 2 things, price and promise. Promise are the things that you want, what you like to have, what you like to achieve, what you like to accomplish, who you like to become. Promise is the dream, the vision, the goal that you hope to achieve. Promise is the good living, the good life, the good feeling that you hope to have. These things are all good, but I'm telling you, they will not come automatically. Success on earth is not automatic, or miracle, or magic, no. Whatever that you want, you have to go and fight for. Whatever you want is going to cost you. The cost is what we call price. Price is the bridge that connects you from where you are to where you want to go. Price is the bridge that connects you from who you are, what you have, to what you want to be, what you want to have. That is the price. We all heard that, you can't reap what you have not sown unless you are a thief. So price is the seed that you have to sow, you have to give in order to reap the promise that you want. But there are two kinds of prices that you all face in every situation. The price of discipline and the price of ease. The price of discipline and the price of ease. The price of ease says, do the little thing that you can to get by. The price of ease says, let's get drunk and get high and enjoy the immediate moment. The price of ease says, ignore the rules, authorities, the protocols to enjoy the immediate moment. However, the price of discipline says, whatever that you're doing, do it with all your might, with all your strength, with all diligence and excellence. Price of discipline says, do more, do extra, more than what you have been asked for. Price of discipline says, read the extra books, listen to the extra tape to expand your knowledge, skills, and grow to become who you can possibly be for the betterment of your family, your community, and your nation. As the price of discipline. Now, which one are we going to choose? Ask the person next to you, which one are you going to choose? Whatever you're going to choose, each one comes with a packet of reward. Whatever you choose comes with a packet of reward. Let me share this story. The ancient scripture says that, I'm not a pastor, so please don't quote me on this. Says Naomi from Bethlehem had 2 sons and 2 daughters-in-law in the land of Moab. After some time, Naomi's husband died, her 2 sons died, and she was left with the 2 in-laws. So Naomi had to return to Bethlehem, her homeland. So she gave farewell address to the 2 in-laws. One of the 2 in-laws, Opa, said to Naomi, okay, goodbye. And she left Naomi. And she remained miserable, horrible, widow, broke for all the days of her life. That is the reward that comes with the price of ease. Okay life, mediocrity. The price, the reward for the price of ease is short-term pleasure and long-term pain. Pain of what? Pain of regret, pain of unhappiness, pain of dissatisfaction. That is the reward for the price of ease. However, Ruth, the other in-law said, Naomi, I'm going to quit. Wherever you are going, I will go with you. Your people will be my people. Your place will be my place. Your tears will be my tears. Your struggle will be my struggle. Your Lord will be my Lord. Your grave will be my grave. Only death will separate us. This is what we call determination. So according to the story, Ruth and Naomi went to Bethlehem. When they got to Bethlehem, Ruth said to Naomi, Naomi, I got skills. I got talent, I got ability, I got time, I got knowledge. There's no reason to be jobless. I'm going to stay home. Let me go get a job. So this also to you and me. If you got this, if you got skills, you got strength, you got knowledge, you got intelligence, you got time, there's no reason for us to be broke, to be jobless. So Ruth went and she got a job. On the job, Ruth would get up in the early and get to work early. She would stay at work late and get home late. She was the first to get to the job and the last to leave. Whatever that she did it with all her might, with diligence and excellence. Soon, the owner of the company, the rich man, Boaz, came and said to Ruth, all the people have told me you are a woman of excellence. And she said to Ruth, the reward, she said, I'm not going to let you go empty-handed. And Boaz gave to Ruth abundant wealth as she could possibly carry. And this is the principle that I give you tonight. If you do as much as you possibly can, life will reward you as much as you possibly can imagine. If you do as much as you possibly can, life will reward you. That is the reward for the price of discipline. The reward for the price of discipline is just a short-term discomfort and long-term joy. Joy of what? Joy of fulfillment, joy of success, joy of greatness. And I encourage you to choose the price of discipline. But before I bring my message to an end, let's learn a lesson here. When Boaz met Ruth, she said, all the people have told me that you are a woman of excellence. And this is what I'm going to leave you tonight. Your reputation travels faster than your imagination. Your reputation travels faster than your imagination. People will hear about who you are long before they see who you are. Your potential company will hear from your references long before you sit in the interview room. Your reputation, either good or bad, either right or wrong, is going to precede you. Whether you like it or not, people are going to talk about you. Your friends are going to talk about you. Your relatives are going to talk about you. Your managers are going to talk about you. What do you want them to say about you? Whatever they want them to say about you is determined by either you choose the price of discipline or the price of ease. One of America's greatest philosophers said, the price of ease, the price of discipline weighs ounces, and the price of ease, the price or regret of ease weighs tons. And it is better to pay the few ounces of discipline to have the money than trying to explain and rationalize why you don't. It is better to pay the few ounces of discipline to acquire the knowledge, to acquire the skills, than lack of integrity. So my message for you tonight, now you know how our life is going to be. Whatever that we are going to, whatever that we are hopeful, we hope to achieve, is going to be determined by the price that we are willing to pay. And I will encourage you to choose the price of discipline. Just do the extra. Do the extra that you can. Read the extra book. Listen to the extra tape to expand your knowledge, to expand your skills, to grow, to become all that you can possibly be for the betterment of your family, yourself, your nation, and your community. May God bless you. Thank you.
Okay, that was a fantastic unfiltering speech by Chris. And I thought it would be appropriate as well because we're talking about business as usual, and let's get down to business. And so thank you so much for joining us today and coming to our meeting to do that speech. Okay. So at this time, what we'd like to do is go ahead and have the table topics so that we have time to do evaluations and all that. Okay. Huh? All right. So if we could, we'll go, and then at this, one other thing. I know, David, I knew that you were coming a little bit later today, so I wanted to go ahead and give you a ballot so that you could vote as well.
Oh, great.
And then we're going to step out. Well, you guys do table topics, we'll step out and count the votes.
Did they get my nomination?
Yes, I got your nomination.
Oh, good, thanks.
Okay, so, sorry.
Renee,
Yes.
are you going to step out?
I am not.
Okay.
It'll be you and me.
Okay, well, I wanted to